The long-awaited report of the Select Committee on the state of the affairs at the National Social Security Fund has finally been presented to Parliament. After about 1 month of investigations by a committee led by Mbarara South Member of Parliament Mwine Mpaka, a total of 27 recommendations are likely to be dead meat to the stakeholders behind the mishandling of the savers' funds.
The activities of the Minister of Gender are financed through appropriation under the Public Finance Management Act, and therefore the minister should explain the matters for which such funding was required, which are not funded through appropriation.
In a session chaired by Anita Among, the Speaker of Parliament, the committee report faults Minister for Gender, Labour and Social Development Betty Amongi on grounds of abuse of office, recommending that she resigns immediately upon adoption of the report. Minister Betty Among put pressure on the management of NSSF to avail 6 billion shillings to the Gender Ministry.
In directing 6 billion to be availed to her ministry amounts to the abuse of office, since the minister, being the supervisor of NSSF without any law empowering her to do so, and knowing that the ministry activities are financed through appropriation, did an act which is prejudicial to the savers' funds and the just administration of the NSSF. The actions of the minister are arbitrary and an abuse of office of the duty under the NSSF Act, thereby bringing her conduct within the ambit of the prohibition under Section 11.
The Mwine Mpaka report wants the current NSSF 12th Board of Directors to be dissolved after its failure to ensure that the funds are secure and profitable.
The diversion of 1.8 billion from its intended purpose, as indicated in the budget, to the personal aggrandizement in form of donations by board members, the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, and the Chairman of the Board and the unions, Koftu and Notu, is not only a breach of the fiduciary duty imposed under Section 4.3 of the NSSF Act, but also punishable conduct under the Anti-Corruption Act.
Whereas the report directs IGG to carry out a lifestyle audit on the former Managing Director of NSSF, Richard Byarugaba, most of the allegations against Byarugaba were found irrelevant since evidences were not presented by Minister Betty Among. Dr. Sam Liomochi and Penina Tukamwesiga have also been found as illegal members of the NSSF board since they jumped the right procedures of appointment. The report wants the duo to be recalled with immediate effect.
The committee finds that the conduct of Honorable Moki in soliciting the purchase of his land, and yet is a sitting member of the board, conflict of interest, and further gives credence to the allegations that the investment decision of the board are influenced by personal considerations to the expense of the overall objectives of the fund.
Parliament is to debate the report on Thursday, 2nd March 2023, as Speaker Anita Among echoes for justice during the process. Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gwitabinji,